some that need this grieving time because something has happened with her, and I'll let her tell her story. But I think that when she came to me, I can't believe she said she was ready.
Mm.
And to me, it was shocking because I was like, ready for what? No, ma'am, But she said, I want to talk. I want to tell it. I need to help someone. And once again, she's always putting her feelings on the back burner for someone else because she's trying and wants to make sure she's helping someone else. As always, that's Mary, if anybody know her. So with that being said, I'll let her introduce herself.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mary Ekene. Um, I'm blessed and honored to be here this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Last June, I will never forget, 2025, I was informed that my beautiful mother was diagnosed with cancer, colon cancer. And of course, at that moment, I was at work and my day stopped.
Mm.
So of course, at work I couldn't function. I cried, had to, leave, go to the bathroom, stick some tears, come back. Immediately after work, I went home. I called my siblings. They were like, Mary, mom's gonna be fine. Just, stay prayerful. I called my mom right after I got off of work,
Mm-hmm.
talked to her. Of course, in my mom's true fashion, Mary, God is great.
Yes.
Trust Him. He has me, and we're gonna know that He is God. So I said, okay, mom. So of course, at that moment, it was, my parents, they live in Sugar Land, Texas. So it was the back and forth on the
Mm-hmm.
highway, checking on my mother. Um, and of course, for the past 2 months here recently, they cancer progressed. The colon cancer had went into remission. So of course, we were hopeful for to be a candidate, to be at MD Anderson.
Yeah.
But then we went to the doctor. The cancer had progressed to my mom's liver and lungs. So when I took my mom to the hospital on my the last visit um, in May, mind you, this is before I am supposed to graduate. Um, I looked at my mother, called it 911, went to the emergency room,
Mm-hmm.
and the doctor came out and he just gave me this look.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at the doctor and I told him, I believe in God.
Yeah.
God is in control. He looked at
That's
me.
right.
He said, yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Went back in the room. I looked at my mother. She was laughing. We were cracking
Mm-hmm.
jokes. And so, of course, I prayed with my mother. And then, of course, the days progressed. We had people coming to look after her siblings. We were there, one of us, every night by her side at the hospital, making sure she was okay. But it was the last 2 weeks where it was just us as siblings by her side. And I won't forget that it was the Saturday 2 weeks ago. I went in the hospital room. My brother was there, and my mom, her mouth was kind of open. And so I asked my brother. I said, "Is mom eating? Did she say anything?" And he was like, "No, sis, she hasn't said anything all day. She hasn't ate." But when I walked in the room, Chastity, and I looked at my mom, and I said, "Mom," I said, "Mom,"
Mm-hmm.
because usually she goes, "Hmm." I know
Yeah.
she can hear me. I said, "Mom," I said, "I love you." She said, "I love you too." She whispered,
Mm-hmm.
"I love you too." And so that evening, I stayed with her, and I just watched her rest.
Mm-hmm.
That was the goal, to watch her rest. But more so, in a day is when I found out. Cause I went back here to Belmont to get some things before I headed back.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, it's a Sunday. I'm trying
Okay.
to go back on Tuesday.
Correct.
But that Monday,
Mm-hmm.
June
Mm-hmm.
8th,
Right.
June 8th is when it's around 10:30, 10:40 in the evening, and my brother called, and and I said, "What's wrong?" And he said, "Read the text." And when I read the text, that's the day my whole world changed.
Mm-hmm.
So immediately that night, got in the car. Thank you. Got in
Mm-hmm.
the car, rushed to Houston. I went in the room. I saw my mom looking so peaceful,
Yeah.
so beautiful. The siblings were there, everybody's looking at Mary to see what was going to do. I said, no, no, no. One thing when it comes to death, you don't know what your behavior is going to be. Only God knows. So as I was out, excuse me, as I was by my mother's side, I took her hand, and it was almost as if her arm jumped, you know. But I looked at her, and the smile just kept growing. I said, "Okay, Lord, I know she's with you, so my heart's full." My mother knew where she was going.
She was at, yeah.
She knew where she was going. So when it comes to grief, this is actually a true first experience for me.
Okay.
I've been there for others.
Correct.
I've prayed with them, attend the funerals. But to actually go through it, this is very brand new to me. It literally feels like the metaphor. Someone has that crushed my heart in pieces because my mother was my world. This is a woman. Not only was she a mother, this is a woman that was a woman of stature. I never in my 45 years see my mother behave in a way that wasn't pleasing to God. She was an excellent wife. She made 3 meals a day for my family, for my father. Anything I needed, my mother was there when I had my kids. She came, the perfect grandmother. My mother was everything I longed to be. She was my calm voice in a storm.
Right.
So when you have to go through the rest of your life and you don't have that comfort anymore, it puts me in a place of just solitude, if that makes sense. Because there are 5 stages to grief. You have denial, you have anger, you have bargaining, you have depression, and you have acceptance.
Didn't even know that at all.
Those 5 stages.
I didn't know that 5 stages. Yeah.
And so the stage I'm in, God forgive me, it is anger.
And it's okay.
Because it's a woman that's just very healthy.
You try to question it.
Ooh, yeah. Chastity.
You're questioning it.
And it's like, God forgive me. Am I questioning what you're doing?
That's it.
But you did say you would not put anything more on me that I can bear. But I said, God, this one's hard. You've taken me through a lot of valleys and mountains.
My God.
But this one is like I'm in the sea and I don't have no life jacket. And I'm just trying to get through the waves. And I feel like I'm crying out, Chastity. And it's just me in the water.
Oh my God.
And so that life jacket for me was my mother.
Yeah.
I love my father immensely, but my mom, that was my rock. My peace of mind.
Yeah.
Talk to my mom every day. Every single day.
Oh yeah.
Woke up.
She was beautiful.
I woke up.
That one in there is her twin.
Woo!
Oh my God. Yeah. I didn't know that till I saw a picture
again.
Oh.
They look so much alike. Yeah.
My God. Jesus. And even so I see why she don't want to leave your side.
Ooh,
I understand.
That's mama's baby.
Yeah.
If I go and it's funny because I've learned with children, Makaria took it hard. And Makari's not emotional.
Right.
But Molly was my emotional.
Yeah.
But Molly has not shown that one emotion. So that's why when her new phase now is Michael Jackson. Literally.
Yeah.
Everything's Michael Jackson.
Everybody love Michael Jackson. It ain't even been born yet.
Girl, but she thinks she knows more than I do.
Yeah.
But I see she's using that. I'm taking that as that's her.
There you go. There you go.
So I'll let her talk about Michael all day. And I see it because she'll say things like, even for today, Mommy, I cry when I watch a video about Michael and how he died. So I know I try to interpret that.
That's it. That's it.
So, everyone who is going through grief, please do not let anyone tell you to get over it. Don't let anyone put a timestamp on your grieving. Do not let anyone make you feel apologetic for your feelings and your emotions
My God.
because you are grieving. This is a journey that you're going through with God, not man, but God. So, with that,
Mm.
be very insightful, be very protective of the spaces you are in when you are grieving. I am learning that through grief, people show you who they are
Ooh. Yes.
when they do believe it.
Amen.
I'm learning through grief that every emotion you're going through are valid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning through grief, even family
Mm.
can be a detriment on your journey. Protect yourself through prayer. I'm learning through grief that time is of the essence.
Yes.
And when God tells you to call or tell someone you love them, say it.
Mm. Mm.
Not only say it, but do it with action. My sister here, I've known her going on almost 10 years. Chassie Broussard embodies warmth,
Mm.
she embodies empathy, and she embodies humility.
Mm.
So when she had asked me months ago to come on, we were going to talk about something
We
else.
was totally.
But I said, you know what, God, you put me on this earth like
My
you did my
God.
mother for a purpose.
Mm.
Because this is not my fight. It's my fight to release and be there for someone else. So I said, sis, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and do this.
Mm-hmm.
I said, devil, you have no reign in my household.
That's it.
You will have no reign in my mind.
Mm.
And you will not have no reign in my children and my family.
That's it.
So I said, Lord, bring it. You said you will not put more on your people, on your servant, than they can bear.
What else to say on that? She, you just helped me out a whole bunch in that just that little,
I
you know,
mean,
grief is hard.
sis.
Like, you asked me, how you doing good? Is your I was like, no. I just, it's a process, like you said. I guess because it hit home a little closer this time. Um, I didn't understand. I was getting to a point where my marriage is like on the verge because I'm like, this is too much for me.
Yeah.
Like people don't understand grief comes in, like you say, stages, and I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
You know, and I hope my sister too is listening to that, listening because
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know
Love that.
stages. It would
Yeah.
say, yes, I love my baby. Stages of grief. That's a one I didn't know,
Yeah.
but I applaud. I applaud. When I tell you applaud this one, I would have never